Hi, welcome to ALC. I'm Irene. In this video, we'll be reviewing a 2015 Lexus GX460. The Lexus GX was first of all introduced in 2002 as the GX470. It was Lexus' third SUV, after the LX that was introduced in 1996 and the RX that was introduced in 1998. The first generation Lexus GX was called the GX470, and it was powered by a Toyota's 4.7-liter 2UZ engine, which it shared with the then Lexus LX470, the Toyota Land Cruiser, the Toyota Sequoia, the Toyota 4Runner, and the Toyota Tundra. The GX470 was available from 2002 all the way to 2009. This second generation was introduced in 2010, and it's still what we use as far as 2020, although it was facelifted in 2013 and another facelift in 2020. The GX460 is a full-size SUV that seats 7 people, although the third row can only take small-sized people or children. The GX is both capable on-road and off-road, but especially off-road, thanks to its body-over-frame chassis, along with the fact that it's a full-time 4-wheel drive with low-range gearing and a Torsen-limited slip center differential with an electronic locking feature. It also has Toyota's KDSS, which stands for Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System. This is a hydraulic suspension system that automatically disengages the front and rear stabilizer bars, allowing more wheel articulation when off-roading, and engages the front and rear stabilizer bars to reduce body roll, especially in corners when on the road. Simply put, it allows the wheels move up and down independently of the opposing wheel and keeps the vehicle level while off-roading. Then when back on the third road, it allows the stabilizer bars carry out their function of stabilizing the vehicle when necessary. To understand all this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I Loves Cars, because I'll be making lots of videos on off-roading and vehicle dynamics in the future. It's a king off-road. On the road, it's a formidable vehicle. For one, it scales and floats through our potholey, bumpy and flooded Nigerian roads comfortably. But when the road is smooth and you want to switch lanes or take corners at high speed, you will feel the floatiness, the size and body roll of this large vehicle. And that's a big thanks to its body over frame chassis, which is more suitable for the unbeaten path. But if what you want is a comfortable SUV and you don't do much off-roading, then I'll advise you take a look at some of the GX460's competitors, such as the Mercedes ML, the BMW X5, its younger brother, the Lexus RX, or the Acura MDX, just to name a few. Its major competitor is the Land Rover LR4 or Land Rover Discovery 4, which also has lovely off-road abilities as well as good on-road abilities. It's a very luxurious vehicle. So now, if you had never noticed the striking resemblance between the Lexus GX and the Toyota Prado, then clearly you do not have an eye for cars. The Prado and the GX share the same platform or chassis, and they use almost identical body panels and components. As much as the components and parts are similar, the GX parts goes past the Prado parts. Over here in Nigeria, the Prado is held in high esteem and is used as a personal and official vehicle. And it's also found in a convoy of many dignitaries and ogas them. So imagine owning the GX, which is the luxurious cousin of the already highly respected Prado. Lexus is the luxury division of Toyota, so trust it to have the durability, reliability and availability of parts that the Toyota brand is so popularly loved for. The GX obviously has more luxury features available to it. For instance, the 2015 GX460 has heated and ventilated seats as well as memory seats function. But the 2015 Prado doesn't have either the heated or ventilated seats or the memory seat function even as an option. The GX460 comes with a V8 engine, but there's no V8 Prado from the company, just inline 4 or V6 engine options. In the North American market, the GX takes the place of the Prado, as Prados aren't sold in the United States. The Prado and the GX were both built to work hard and withstand torture, as in, they can be driven ruggedly. Sadly, I wasn't allowed to test drive or put this GX in its preferred terrain, but in the nearest future, I'll definitely show you guys what these cars are truly made of and what they are made for. The most significant update for the GX460 2014 facelift is the introduction of the new Lexus traditional spindle grille. The spindle grille spans the entire Lexus range. Most people don't like the spindle grille, but I actually find it very attractive, especially the blacked out mesh ones found on the F Sport trims. The grille makes the GX look very aggressive and sporty. So, before we go any further, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Nice and Rich Autos located at Ibo F1 in Lagos State for allowing me to come out here to film this with their Lexus GX460. And my very good friend and co-YouTuber, DaveTheMechanic, for hooking me up with them. I'll put the link to David's channel in the description below. The next obvious change for the GX460's update is the clear taillight lenses that house the LED panels for the rear lamps, and the retroflectors from vertical to horizontal. The GX460 comes standard with LED GRLs, LED low beam, HID projector high beams with the intelligent high beam feature that automatically dims the headlights to reduce glare for incoming traffic, as well as integrated headlight washers. The LED fog lights are optional, and we also have LED tail lights. LED turn signals integrated into the side mirror. We also have heated side mirrors with blind spot indicators integrated into them. To aid in parking this full-size luxury SUV, we have 4 parking sensors in the front bumper and another set of 4 parking sensors in the rear bumper. There's a tow hitch at the rear with a maximum capacity of 2,950 kilograms, as well as a full-size spare tire underneath. With the key on your person, you just push this button to lock or this button to unlock the car. That's as long as you have the key on your person, it unlocks for you. To open the rear of the GX, you push this and you open up like this. Most people don't like the fact that it has to open so wide, because if you're in a tight corner, you won't be able to open. If the car is parked here, you won't be able to open it wide enough to put things inside. Unlike a tailgate that lifts up and it's easier to put things in. So this is one of the disadvantages, or one of the things I do not like about the GX460. You know, you lock it and you unlock here, so you just lock it and it won't close and you unlock. So now behind here we only have 11.6 cubic feet of space, really little space once the third row seats are up. But it's simple, just fold the headrest and fold it. In the luxury trim, we have power folding third row seats, but this one we do it manually. Folding the back seats increases that space to 36.5 cubic feet, and if you fold the other two, it increases to 64.7 cubic feet. We have a 40-20-40 fold split here with a center pass through. So if you have long cargo, you just put it inside here, you drop this and you put it inside here, or you could also just fold any of the seats. 40, 60, 40. I'll put 2 cup holders at the rear. Storage in here as well. AC vents for the third row passengers. Okay, then let me see. We have a domestic power outlet over here. Your kits for changing your tires here. The hydraulic jack is located at the left side of the trunk. Meant to be your what's it called? Your emergency, your first aid kit. I like the way the rear window wiper is hidden behind the rear spoiler. One thing I love about the GX460 is that when I want to get into the rear compartment, all I just do is push this button and the mirror opens up and gives me access to reach, to drop things in there or pick things from there. They didn't have this in the former GX470, but the 460 has it, so it just makes it easier for you to put things in your car and take things out of there. Something else that I like about the GX460 is that it has vortex generators. These are these external fins found around the side mirrors. In some of them you find them at the back of the rear lamp, and what it does is that it helps improve aerodynamic stability of the vehicle. I will explain more about vortex generators in later videos. Okay, so this is the key for the GX, and to remove the blade key you simply push here in and lift it out. This is the blade key, goes inside here when your battery is dead. I'll make a video replacing the battery in this key fob some other time. So lock, unlock, open your trunk, and security. You can release the rear glass by holding this on the key fob. For the luxury trim, the GX has the adjustable ride height control suspension system. This system allows you to vary the ride height or ground clearance. It also has the adaptive variable suspension system that adjusts damper firmness continuously, along with the liquid graphite finished wheel rims. For easy entry and exit, the GX comes standard with illuminated running boards on all trims. Can you see the wheel locks? We have them on all 4 tires. The key is with your tire changing kit, and be sure not to misplace it. The GX comes standard with 18-inch rims, as you can see here clearly. Now to the engine. The GX460 uses Toyota's naturally aspirated 4.6-litre V8 1UR engine. This engine produces 301 horsepower and 329 pound-foot of torque and propels the GX460 from 0 to 100 km/h in 7.8 seconds. This is actually slow for its class, and this is as a result of its outdated engine's output. For instance, the 2014 Mercedes-Benz ML550's 4.7-litre V8 engine produces 402 horsepower and 446 pound-foot of torque. Don't get me wrong, you still feel the power from the engine, and accelerating in this large vehicle still feels really nice. But compared to the ML550's 0 to 100 km dash in 5.2 seconds, the GX460's 7.8 seconds is actually slow. And I think this is most likely attributed to the GX460 being 65 kg heavier and its engine producing 100 horsepower less and 114 pound-foot of torque less than the ML550. Now with the driver's door open, we have a speaker in there, as well as storage pockets in the door panel for the driver, bottle holder and cup holder, leather wrapped armrests. And we have the 8-way power front seats with lumbar support. It has the easy entry and exit feature that tilts down the steering and slides the seat forward when the car is turned on, and tilts up the steering and slides the seats backwards when the car is turned off. Buttons and controls for side mirror adjustments and power folding. To the right of the side mirror controls, we have the button to vary the instrument cluster light brightness, the odometer trip button, and below that we have the headlight washer button, the vehicle stability control button, and lastly the fuel tank cover release button at the bottom. To open the fuel tank, you push this button. The tank has a capacity of 87 liters. Multiple function control buttons for volume, phone calls, etc. on the 4-spoke leather wrapped and mahogany trimmed steering wheel. The car has nice looking mahogany on the dashboard, the door panels, even with the controls. The 8-inch touchscreen with Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, as well as a 9-speaker sound system. Buttons for the rear glass and side mirror defrosters, for the rear compartment AC, for controlling AC recirculation of fresh air, windshield defrosters, turn AC off, and the automatic AC switch. Media controls, power, volume, scrolling, tuning. 3-stage heated and ventilated seats for the front passengers. 2 USB ports, an auxiliary port, and a 12-volt power outlet. Leather and wood wrapped gear shift lever for the 6-speed automatic gearbox. Downhill assist control, DAC, and the low range selector switches. 2 cup holders. A deep glove box. Coin holders in the tray, and the tray is felt lined. Separate extendable armrests for the 2 front passengers. Padded surface in front of the front passenger. The glove box. quite a big one. Soft touch dashboard. Illuminated vanity mirrors for both front passengers.
Dome lights and sunroof controls.
Auto dimming rearview mirror.
A lovely sunroof, although I wish it was panoramic. I like the way panoramic sunroofs are.
There's clearly enough space inside here. I'm seated comfortably. This is me coming from sitting in front. I'm 5 feet 10 inches. I have enough headroom. The headrest holds me nicely. I have enough leg room, knee room. So comfortable here. AC vents, coat hook, grab handles. Yes, that's another thing. This car has a lot of grab handles. You know, we have one here, one there, one there. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 grab handles in this car. 10 grab handles in this car. You can show. The second row seats are reclining and sliding. So when we're going off-road, you can hold on for your dear lives. Storage here. We have heated seats at the rear. Tri-zone climate control system in this car. Lovely wood grain, nice leather. Following through from the front, the wood trim and the leather coming from the front. This is a lovely car.
In conclusion, the GX460 is a formidable and amazing vehicle. It's available in 2 trims, the base and the luxury trim, with a host of premium options available, such as the 17-speaker McLevinson surround sound audio system. It has an attractive and nicely put together cabin with sumptuous leather and lovely wood trim surrounding you in luxury. You have a good and clear view of the road ahead of you and around you, thanks to its upright and high sitting position, with an array of safety options such as blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, pre-collision system, driver monitoring system, just to name a few. It's a car I'll gladly have in my garage. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ayo Loves Cars, and please follow me on all social media platforms, Ayo Loves Cars, Ayo Loves Cars, Ayo Loves Cars. Thanks.